Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Shafiq Imran Minaspu, number matrix J21A0877. Today I'm gonna to present about entrepreneur background. The entrepreneur's name is Khairin Najmi bin Ahmad. He is more preferred to be called Encik Najmi. He was 40 years old and it is been 5 years after he opened his store. He was a male and a Malay person. He is from Kampung Bukit Coras, Alustar, Kedah. So, how he start the business? The entrepreneur need a budget at least 70k to build up the goat pen and chicken farm. This budget come from the saving family and the mother financing assistant. After that, the time need to build up the goat pen and chicken farm is take almost 4 months, and the goat pen and chicken farm built up by 4 employees only. There are several factors that push him to venture into business. The first factor is he want to improve the standard of the economy. The business he run can help his to generate he and his family income. Secondly, the factor that make his to involve in business is to fulfill the trend markets. Days by days, the demand for fresh meat was increasing and they attract the attention of Encik Najmi to do this business. Lastly, he want to improve the social status. The field of business that he involved can be major career nowadays, and even want to prove the community out there that young entrepreneurs like he can also be successful. Last but not least, Encik Najmi define entrepreneurship as the skill and desire to manage, grow and establish a new firm that is useful to valuable to a person. Because of the great risk of developing something new, it is also known as an entrepreneur who has the skill to create, motivate and take risks. For example, beginning a new firm and providing new service. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh, and hello everyone. My name is Hayat Mutmain bin Ahmad. My matric number is J21A0816. I'm from SEB. Today I will present about the background of the company we choose our assignment entrepreneurship. To the knowledge of all of us, a group has chosen a company a specialist is a farmer. The name of the company is Puncak Delima Utara Enterprise. This company is based in Kampung Bukit Coras, Alustar, Kedah, Malaysia. Next, I would like to present on the type of the business conducted. This entrepreneur has run a business that has specialists in raising goat and chicken. At first, he only 10 goat and 150 chicken, but nowadays he has 500 chicken and 43 goat. He ran the enterprise in Italy using his own capital and received little assistance from government agency like MADA and so on. This entrepreneur target customer is a local in the area of buying his goat and chicken. However, he also opened order to residents outside the area of to buy chicken of a goat from him. The main customer to buy the product produced by the entrepreneur are people around the area. He ran his business initially using his own capital as well as help from his mother and father. Then he received funding support from his own government agency. He initially only focused on his sale during the festive season and school holiday, but now he has entered the local market such as in the nearby weekly market or to sell fresh mutton and cheaper at cheaper price. And last but not least is Puncak Delima Utara company had a 5 employer initially at 20 to mid 2017, and now he have 6 employees. Thank you from me.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Muhammad Ali bin Hamzah with matric number J21A0839. Today I would like to present about the entrepreneur before starting the ventures. Firstly, working experience. Mr. Najmi initially just working in the food and beverage business at the fried chicken shop after completing his SPN in order to enable the education of his sibling and listen the brother on board of his parents. Then after working for over 6 months at the fried chicken restaurant, he was offered a position KFC that was more comfortable than the one he had been holding. During the 3 years and 6 months that he worked at KFC, he has the dream of starting in our business. Mr. Khairi Najmi become a minus supply in the city during the early year for his business, during which he supplied fresh chicken meat and become a vendor. After being in business for more than a year, the company have achieved commercial and financial success. Because for this reason he has expanded this company, got and found farming operation. Second role model. Every entrepreneur will confirm be inspired by another entrepreneur who has been successful for him to set an example to also be successful in the field of entrepreneurship as well as other field. He has motivated Tan Sri Sheikh Mu'tad Al-Bukhari in his professional life to continue his business. This entrepreneur has also become an example role model to his employers because for his diligence and determination to deliver his business and his courage to do something different and new that is not done in the area around him. Next, entrepreneur activity. You will also need to create a fine-tune a business plan, evaluate your financial situation, finish all of the legal paperwork, choose your partner, conduct research on apps for startup ground, select the best stall and system to assist you in getting your marketing and sale off the ground, and a whole lot more in order to building and run a successful company. First, before you get start formulation a business strategy, you should give some careful consideration to what sets your company apart from other. If you are thinking about beginning a new company that sells sport glove or instead, you will need to find a way to separate your brand from the many other companies that already sell athletic gear on the market. Next, intention of being entrepreneur. When he was 18-year-old and that SPN class, he was the one who initially fall in love with the business, and he believed that at the time. In addition, he stated in the interview that he only considered profit and how the result of time could assist family and siblings in continue their education. Lastly, parent background. This businessman is the younger of 9 siblings. One of main results for this entrepreneur decision to start the business is to show his mother and father that he can contribute to the family financial well-being. For this business owner, his mother and father were the most influential people in his life when it came to his success and his ability to run this company. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Fakmal. Matrix number J21A0857. Now I'll talk about primary motivation for this company to start up. This company primary activity is rearing of goats and chickens. According to the owner of this company, he dared to take a risk of attempting to run a business in the region because there is not a single local was doing goat and chicken farm. So they began producing goats and chicken in early 2017 with only 10 goats and 150 chicks. By the beginning of 2022, their company had grown to over 40 goats and 500 chicken. The target market convinced the entrepreneur that the demand for meat is high, especially on Eid al-Adha. The owner of this company also believed that people will buy meat at high price during Eid al-Adha. Next is goal. For the first year of the entrepreneur intends to start breeding with 50 goats. The intended market for the livestock operation product is for the local resident. The entrepreneur said at first he only sold to locals. Also, the company target is to enter overseas market by selling chicken and mutton. Next is resource that available before startup. The company is competitive and potentially advanced thanks to financial backing from funding authorities, that is MARA, technical help and assistance from JPV, and also moral support and excitement from the Ministry of the Agriculture and Agro-based Industry. The selection of got from high quality varieties from select suppliers contribute to the success of this company before startup. The Kelantan State Veterinary Service Department willing to give a Padang Ragut reserve land for the development. Next is the networking. The networking that this company have is they start selling chicken by sending raw chicken to the wholesale market. The entrepreneurs sell their chicken to the hypermarket in Malaysia every morning. The worker will send raw chicken stock to the market in a large proportion. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Vicky Misi. Number matrix J21A0977. Today I will present my point. It is controlling at early stage of business, serious owner. At early stage, Encik Kari just doing this business because he loved to try something new, and also doing business was one of his hobby. After several times, he thinks this business can make profit and success in the future. So he started to take serious to manage this business. Next is orientation of early startup. This business have a high risk at early start. The first risk is the financial problem. The price of the high quality goat is too expensive. It takes the higher cost at the beginning, so he can increase the number of goats and buy equipment to process product from the goat. He also have to face the problem of supply of high quality goat. Lastly, he also have to find a way to find the high quality feed for the goats because it takes the most costly item. It is because the price of feed is uncontrollable. Next is business plan. Encik Khairi must have the business plan to gain trust from the bank. First of all, he must have the complete documents such as business license and business plan. The business plan must have the clear purpose so bank can give the loans for his business. This business plan can provide a clear picture of the potential of the business in the future. This paperwork also used as a guide and work manually in project integration, management, target or market focus, financial control, and company document. Lastly, prepared or not to start up. And check Carrie has prepared to start up this business at beginning.
Hi everyone, my name is Wilson Anna Enggong. My metric number is J21A1078. I'm gonna explain about conclusion, which is what can you learn from this entrepreneur. As we all can know, entrepreneurs need to have entrepreneurial characteristic to be a guideline for success. Besides that, they must have experience moment of failure to achieve real success. They also need to be brave to take risks, and the spirit of not giving up is able to produce the creative success for entrepreneurs. A good entrepreneur does not have to aim for profit alone, but they also have to look after the welfare of society. If we want to be a successful entrepreneur, we must to have the characteristic of a good entrepreneur and need to be applied in ourselves if we want to be a successful entrepreneur. The other part is what are the key success factor of the business. As we all can know, one of the key success factor of the business is they must have experience. Experience is very important in a business because it is knowledge that is not taught in school. This experience can be gained when being an employer or labor in a business. Experience is a practical entrepreneurial strategy to gain business knowledge, basic skills. Furthermore, the key success factor of the business is business side. Business side is important to run a business with a suitable location depending on the type of business, but excessive cost must be avoided, and it is best to avoid renting a shop, especially for newly built business. In the age of technology and the internet, a business site can be built through fan page, websites, and so on to grow the business.